to you, Justin. When was the time that you felt that you were less strong? That you had to seek the help of each other?
Ako siguro, well, one, like what I said, yung napagdaanan ko dati, 3-4 years ago. At siguro the most recent, the freshest, is right after the elections. Siguro, it took a while. It took a while din for me to figure it out. You want to believe kahit pa paano siyempre na okay naman, you understand, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Ganun talaga eh, gaganon ka lang naman eh, ganun talaga. But then sometimes hindi mo makakalimutan all the effort, not just you, that everyone invested. Na everyone, na maraming nagtiwala sa iyo at siguro higit sa lahat maraming umasa. So kahit pa paano, it's on your shoulders na lahat na yon hindi mo na ibigay, hindi mo na ibalik. But then again, doon ko naramdaman talaga na sabi niya, it's okay. And she even told my family, Luis will be okay. So bukod sa support na nabigay niya sa akin, it was also support na nabigay niya sa ibang mahal ko sa buhay.
How about you, Justin?
Actually kasi, during those challenges, talagang I had to step up eh. Kasi kasi yung maraming napagdaanan din talaga. Diba? Parang mas close, kasi yung first na napagdaanan din na sobrang grabe. Close to his heart pa eh, yung mga tao yun. So, talagang I really had to protect him. I really had to give him strength. Siguro it's more of like, yung, for me, I guess it's more of like, finally ngayon, nung mag-asawa na kami, nagkaroon ako ng chance to be a lady, to be a woman. Kasi ever since I was little, talagang ako yung nagsusupport sa family ko. I was a breadwinner. I was a breadwinner. So, talagang tatrabaho talaga ako para sa pamilya ko. And palagi ko din itong sinasabi sa kanya, harapin talaga, I'm proud to say this, Luis is a very good provider. And finally, finally ngayon naramdaman ko, okay, ganito pala yung pakiramdam maging isang soft na tao. Kasi dati I really had to like be fierce. Kailangan talaga lahat, talagang tatapatan ko, kailangan ko talagang maging matapang kahit i-bash pa ako, kahit ganun, no girl, kailangan mo magtrabaho, sumayaw ka sa asap. Ganun talaga. So, ako kailangan ko dumere-diretso ng trabaho because I really had to provide.
Yes.
But you know, I'm just really grateful na my husband really works hard for the both of us. And I'm just really thankful na pinagbigyan niya ako maging isang soft na tao. So, you know, the femininity, yung pagiging isang babae, isang asawa, relaxed, nabibigay niya yun sa akin. I'm really grateful.
Okay, I'd like you to go back to day one.
Day one.
Yes.
Grabe naman yung chan.
Oh, ay!
10 years ago na yun.
Okay, but the question is, when did you, siguro love is like a decision also.
Yes.
If you agree with that, when did you decide that I'm gonna love this person?
Binasted niya ako muna. Nagkaiyakan kami sa bahay ko. Oo, hindi, totoo. Eto, parang alam nyo, binasted niya ako. Nag-date kami, lahat-lahat. Everything, I would like to think na okay lahat. Kapag yung, alam ko yung panatag ako na magiging kami. Ang ganda na, okay. Nag-out of town work trip siya. Eventually, sabi niya, uwi ako, I'll go to your house, we need to talk. Okay. Pagdating niya, inupo ako. Nag-explain why things can't happen. Kung bakit, para sabi niya, it's not gonna work, etc. etc. Iyakan kami.
Sinasabi ko palagi, Luis Manzano ka o Jessie Mendiola lang to. Palagi ko siyang ginagano.
Totoo to.
Hindi tayo magka-level.
Iyakan kami. So iyakan. Sige na. Nagbabay na kami sa isa't isa. Okay. Ang ganda ng babay namin. Umalis na siya. Eto, literal. Literal to. Okay na ba? After 1 hour, umiiyak pa akong ganun sa kama ko ha. Bigla na lang na umilaw yung phone ko. Pati ko, gusto mo kumain? Sabi ko, bakit ako niyaya?
Shabu-shabu.
Niyaya akong kumain.
Parang tongyang pa yun.
Dinaya akong kumain. Sabi ko, Pampi, ano ang trip nito? Sabi,
Oo. 10 minutes, nandun na siya. Sabi ko, ang bilis mo naman.
Tapos yun yung realization mo na it could work.
Oo.
Wow.
I guess, we started out as friends talaga eh. Tapos hanggang sa, yun na, parang sabi ko, okay. Parang, kasi at that time kasi parang hirap na hirap ako, conflicted ako. Kasi sabi ko, kailangan kong magtrabaho ng dire-diretso eh.
Yes.
I had no time for love life. Palagi kong sinusunod yung, kumbaga yung trabaho palagi. So, at that time, may nararamdaman ako for him, naliligaw siya sa akin. Sabi ko, I think I deserve to choose what my heart says. So, look where we are now, di ba? So, I think it's more of that.
Siguro one thing kaya medyo nahirapan siya sa decision niya, nung time na yun, kumbaga dapat mag-full force ang ABS with a partner para sa kanya. Eh, alam naman natin ang Filipino audience, di ba? Na kailangan talaga, yung, dati at least,
Before.
yung mga love team, kailangan sila talaga, may sariling mundo sila. So ABS had a lot of plans. So, tapos biglang maglalagay ka ng isang Luis Manzano. So, it was maybe a factor kung bakit naguguluhan siya noong time na yun.
And also you had to provide for your
For
family.
my family. So, kinausap ko din yung family ko, and that's when they realized, no nga naman, parang siguro this time, you deserve to choose whatever your heart says.
And not be selfish.
Exactly. So, finally, di ba, yun na nangyari, lahat, everything fell into place, and now we have a little girl, we have a daughter.
Turning 3 this month.
Which everyone enjoys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, John. Ito na, last question na para may pasabog na tayo sa raffle. Miss Franz, isa lang to, huwag mo nalagyan ng follow-up.
Hindi naman, hello po, hi.
Good afternoon.
Last ko na lang din. Sige, first, Luis na lang po muna. Kasi Luis kasi ganito, everyone was surprised nung bigla ka nag-PBB. So parang, what made you decide to say yes to PBB? And ano yung mga, kasi karamihan ng mga housemates eh, parang they have the same background as yung anak ng artista.
Yes.
And you are the OG
Yes.
na
Nepo
showbiz
baby.
Oh, actually showbiz royalty na may napatunayan talaga.
Yes.
So, ano yung mga advice mo sa kanila? I mean, yun muna, what made you say yes? And ano yung mga advice mo sa kanila na they're about to step into showbiz after all this?
And thank you for your tweets. Nakikita ko yung tweets mo.
You're the most deserving. Sabi ko nga, sobrang deserving.
Thank
Alam mo, marami nakakaawa yan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Miss Franz.
Well, one
Yes,
is,
yes.
I was the host nung season na housemate si Bianca.
Yes.
Nung housemate si Bianca, first celebrity. I was the host nung housemate si Robbie. So nakadalawang season ako. Tapos if I'm not mistaken, after that season, yun na yung tumutok ako sa Deal or No Deal. Yung nag-game show na ako, so wala talaga. So with that being said, considering the housemates that we have the same background, I go back to what my mom said when I started out. And this is something my mom learned even before social media, na very traditional pa ang showbiz doon. Na she would always tell me na, ito dati pa to ha, sabi niya, anak, madaling sumikat. Pero yung sabihin mong magtagal ka at may inaambag ka sa industriya, yun ang mahirap. So lalong-lalo ngayon na everyday may panibagong sikat, kumbaga pasikat ka pa lang, may humahabol na sa'yo at nalalampasan ka. Kung magaling ka kumanta, i-post mo ngayon on, let's say, YouTube, you have 1 million views, pumikit ka lang 2 beses, meron nang nagto 2 million views. Sa artista din naman, ganun din. May isang issue ka lang, whether good or bad, pinag-uusapan ka sa buong mundo. Dati Pilipinas lang. Dati ang mga press con natin kina Mami, hanggang Pilipinas lang. Swerte ka na nga kung umabot pa sa Mindanao ang napag-usapan ninyo. Eto, in less than 2 seconds, baka mamaya nanonood pa iba-ibang mga bansa. So it goes to show na anything and everything you do right now will be noticed. But to actually fall in love with the industry and make it your life and want to improve it, want to change your life, the lives of the people around you, and maybe parang i-instill mo pa sa next generation, that takes a lot of hard work. So, yun ang sasabihin ko sa mga bagets paglabas nila, yung pagsikat, malamang sa malamang, sikat na kayo as of now. But make your goal na magtagal kayo at meron talaga kayong may iambag sa industriya at sa mga tao na nakaikot sa industriya.
It's kasi habol lang. Kasi ano,
Yes po.
yes.
Nakatay na yung ilaw.
Sorry. Hindi kasi yung ano, I was watching watching Your My Home natin 2 weeks away finale, sobrang ibang-iba yung acting mo doon sa Sins of the Father. Kasi parang, wow, so iba yung glow, sabi nga kanina, iba na yung glow mo, iba na yung mindset mo, iba na yung sasabi mga kanina, iba ka na as an actor. So, my question would be, ano yung take away mo after playing Agnes na bibit-bitin mo at gusto mong bit-bitin din ng ibang mga babaeng nakanood and mapapanood pa yung Sins of the Father. And congrats sa Sins of the Father, I think it's one of your best performances.
Thank you for that. Ano talaga, yun nga, I keep saying na it's a project na talagang made me go back to falling in love with acting. I fell in love again. And I would like to say na si Agnes ang pinaka-favorite kong character na na-portray. Sa lahat ng nagawa kong projects, si Agnes talaga yung, siguro kasi siya yung pagbabalik ko, ang dami ko na rin naranasan sa totoong buhay. So na-apply ko yung emotions, yung experiences ko sa character na si Agnes. And I'm just really proud of, whatever, kung anong nailabas ko bilang isang artista, bilang isang actor kay Agnes. And I'm just really grateful I was given that opportunity. Who would have thought na makakagagawa ko pa yung ganong klaseng role? Kasi sabi pa sa akin ni Kuya A nung una, magsusog ka ha? Light lang. Alam mo yun, yung just to ease you back in sa showbiz.
Light ba yun?
Sabi ko, biglang pagdating na nung taping, parang, light ba to? Ang bigat. Pero talagang sabi ko, okay. So, ibig sabihin, talagang ganun pa rin yung trust sa akin ng ABS-CBN, ng Star Magic, to give me that kind of character and that kind of role and show na tungkol sa mabibigat na bagay. So I'm just really grateful, and ang takeaway ko kay Agnes, yung quiet strength. You don't have to be loud all the time just to prove that you are strong. So for me, yung quiet strength na alam mong matapang ka pero hindi mo kailangan talaga magtingay masyado. Kasi mararamdaman yun ng mga tao at ng ibang mga tao sa paligid mo na matapang siya, malakas siyang tao. So, yun, I guess yun lang talaga, the quiet strength of Agnes.
Alright, thank you, Miss
Thank you,
Franz.
thank you.
And Jessie, just a proof that you don't waste an opportunity. Binigyan ka ng chance to come back.
Oo.
Diba? So, you didn't waste it, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, ang dami ko pang sinasabi. Magkakasya na tayo. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jessie.
Sorry, Eric. Pahawak lang. Yan. Okay, ready?
Happy birthday, Jessie!
Thank you very much.
Grabe.
Talagang bago yung 10,000.
I know! Kasi baka mag-alisan, no? Pag nabunod na yung 10,000.
Nilabas namin ito, sana yung gagamitin namin sa pag-aaral ni Pina.
Pero kapasalamat lang si Jessie sa si Luis sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, of course, sa inyong lahat dahil sinamahan niyo kami ngayon, a day before my birthday.
Yay!
And wish ko sa inyong lahat, sana masaya ang Pasko niyo, sana magkita-kita tayo ulit. Merry Christmas, everyone! Thank you for the support. Thank you.
Diyos ko, wala na nakinig, oh. Nakakaloka ng taon. Masaya-saya na lang lahat, Luis!
Ako, ito medyo seryoso to.
Ayan.
Ito, paminsan-minsan lang ako magseryoso, sulitin natin to. Ang gusto ko lang sabihin na ngayong Pasko at lahat ng mga araw na susunod, please cherish the people around you. Sabi ko nga, ako nagkataon na lumaki ako sa industriya, kasama din kayo. Pero Ate Janice, alam niyo to, etong huling taon, marami sa mga kaibigan natin ang sumama na kay Lord. Marami sa mga kakulitan natin dati, sa mga press con, sa mga set visit, na pumupunta pa nung panahon na yon sa bahay ni Mami, ako'y tumatakbo-takbo pa. Napakalaki ng nagawa ninyo para sa aming pamilya, para kay Mami, at kung ano man yung nasulat niyo dati, na pagmamahal kay Mami, alam ko, kaya din may mga nagmamahal sa akin ay dahil doon. So please cherish the people, lalong-lalo na yung mga baguhan natin, yung mga new blood natin. Grabe ang nagawa ng mga nauna sa inyo pero kinikailangan ng tawagin ni Lord. So please, sa lahat ng kasama natin, thank you very much. And thank you, those words, raffle, magandang bagay yan, but those will never be enough to show kung paano namin kayo na-appreciate. And we will forever consider and believe na ang mga reporters natin, ang vloggers natin, ang journalists natin, kayo talaga ang mga unsung heroes ng industriya natin. So thank you sa pagmamahal sa Damanzanos. Thank you very much.
Yay!
Thank you.
Of course! Ay, wala ako sa raffle. Maraming salamat! Ay, mga gusto mga picture sa atin. Gusto mga picture kina Luis. Okay.